Muslims in Macau are going through their daily fasting sessions from sunrise to sunset during the holy months of Ramadan. Although they are used to combining the one-month fasting tradition with their daily work routine, what makes it difficult for them is the feeling of being away from home. TDM went to find out what it feels like for the Muslims to be fasting when they are abroad.
Muslims consider the month of Ramadan as the most important celebration of the year.
For Muslim, Ramadan is an obligation, so we have to we have to do it every year for 1 month, because it is a must for us, for any Muslim, to do fasting in order to purifying ourselves as a human being who might be making a sin.
This year, the tradition started on July 20th. During the 30-day period, Muslims abstain from eating, drinking, gambling, and all physical needs from sunrise to sunset. At around 6 p.m., TDM arrived at the mosque. This little boy says he comes here often.
Because my dad say I offer prayer here. I don't eat during the day.
So,
That give me health.
besides health, what else do you pray for?
Money.
Followers of Islam gathered here to say their prayers. Most of them come from Indonesia, but there are also several from Pakistan, India, and the Arab world. Some are seen reading the Holy Quran, the central religious text of Islam, and are required to finish reading the entire book during the month of Ramadan. The Indonesian Consulate General based in Hong Kong is also here. He's invited a prayer leader to provide Islamic teaching to the followers.
We provide necessary daily services for the pray, for the everyday prayer, as well as Holy Ramadan and other prayer according to Islam, like Idul Fitri or Idul Adha. We also provide necessary religious leader, such as khatib or imam, to provide services to keep the people in good behavior, because they will follow the religion.
When the sun goes down at around 7 p.m., the group breaks their fasting session by drinking, eating, and attending prayers. Both men and women placed in separate rooms do their daily prayers all together.
And now we are here at the only mosque in Macau. This is the last Sunday of the Ramadan month for Muslims to get together and do their prayers. Here, TDM comes to find out and talk to some of the Muslims from Indonesia and find out what do they think of the Ramadan month, and also how do they cope with fasting when being abroad.
The difference is more challengeable in the outbound. I mean, in foreign country, when I was in my country, it's the different because everybody seems like Muslim and they did the same. But here is we have more challenge because so many non-Muslim and they take how sometimes some more temptation. Like a close friend asks, oh, we go for drink a while. Because they don't know even I'm Muslim, because many Muslim also they didn't do fasting, many, because they have their own problem, and most of them because they not been training since they early young.
The meaning is that even you are poor or you are rich, so you will know how to feel to be poor, to be no food, to be how a human being, so we will not proud to ourselves. We also understand how is the share to the people, to the poor people, to the society. It's very hard time for us, no? Especially when our employer doesn't really understand about how it feels Ramadan, is how we really must do it the Ramadan, because any of the Muslim must doing the Ramadan, except the people who get sick or they're pregnant.
I learn by myself to take my emotion, my maybe my head can be so close to with my God, Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, then can make my attitude, okay, can be okay lah. My employer can like me, my friend like me also. Then anything can be okay, more better lah that one.
Most of the Muslims TDM talked to find that fasting is not too difficult as they have been practicing it as young as 6 years old. The only thing that concerns them is being far away from their family during this holy month. They also think that the local government is not giving enough attention and support to the Indonesian Muslim community living in Macau. This coming Sunday will be the end of the Ramadan month in the Islamic calendar, which is followed by a joyous 3-day celebration called Eid al-Fitr, the festival of fast breaking. Local Muslims are sure to celebrate this festivity here in Macau.